What if I told you a 3-minute song can time travel your brain? No sci fi, no magic, just neuroscience. One random track plays in a store, and suddenly you're back in a specific summer with specific people feeling a very specific emotion. That's not coincidence. That's your brain getting hacked in the best way possible. Today, we're breaking down how music hacks your emotional memory and why it hits so hard. Here's the thing, music doesn't just go through your ears, it bypasses logic and goes straight to the emotional control center of your brain. When you hear a song, it activates the amygdala, that's your emotional alarm system, and the hippocampus, your memory vault, at the same time. That combo is powerful. It's like your brain says, oh, this song? Bet. Let's store the feelings with it. So instead of remembering just the lyrics, you store the entire vibe, the room, the person you were texting, the weather, your mood, everything. That's why your favorite song usually isn't just about sound quality. It's attached to a moment. Maybe it played during your first relationship. Maybe it carried you through a rough year. Maybe it was blasting during late-night drives with friends. The song becomes emotional glue. And every time you hear it again, your brain reopens that emotional file like it was saved yesterday. Now here's where it gets wild. Music is one of the strongest memory triggers we have because it combines rhythm, melody, and repetition. Repetition is key. The more you replay a song during an emotional phase of your life, the deeper that neural pathway gets carved. Think of it like walking the same trail in the forest over and over. Eventually, it becomes the main road. So when that song plays again years later, your brain doesn't hesitate. It sprints down that path. Ever notice how breakup songs hit harder at night? Or how gym music instantly boosts your energy? That's not random. Your brain links certain sounds with certain emotional states. If you always play hype music while working out, your brain starts associating that sound with adrenaline and motivation. Play it again, and boom, your body responds automatically. It's emotional conditioning. And here's another twist. Your teenage years are especially powerful for musical memory. During adolescence, your brain is extra sensitive to emotion and identity. So the songs you obsess over during that time, they tend to stick for life. That's why people in their 30s still go crazy over tracks they heard at 15. It's not just nostalgia, it's neurological imprinting. But it's not always positive. Music can reopen wounds too. A song tied to heartbreak can bring back that heavy feeling in seconds. Your brain doesn't fully separate memory from emotion. It replays both together. If this made you look at your playlist differently, good. That means you're paying attention. Try this. Pick one song today and assign it to a goal. Play it every time you work toward that goal. Then watch what happens in a month. And if you want more breakdowns on how your brain secretly runs the show, stick around. Because once you understand the psychology behind your everyday experiences, you don't just live life, you design it. Subscribe and drop a comment saying, "I'm watching now."